Whoop whoop, you'll never guess what, my dear listeners. Do you know which great artist I had the opportunity to interview? Names? Bill Clinton? No. Nicolas Sarkozy? No. Eminem? Fuck no. I interviewed the best, the unholy black devil, creator, originator of the horrorcore, the wicked ship, the acid rap, the one and only Black Hitler, King of Spades, Esham, the unholy, Esham Smith, on Radio Sud, Besançon. A huge, great fucking thank you to Moon, which allowed this interview to happen. I had Esham on the phone for 36 minutes, about 36 minutes. It was pure joy, happy, joy. First, my favorite song by Esham, which is called Wa, available on his Male Dominance album released in 1999. And then the interview with the master, the godfather, the god, the man, okay? The man that makes my heart beat and makes me want to continue to live in this atrocity, which is world. Esham, you are dope. And now, listeners, let Esham spread his love for all of you guys. God is talking, humans are listening.
I got my boys up in here. We done time war back in time. In the 50s. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray to the Lord that my bird don't creep. But if she do before I wake, please let her have more bread to break. Like a house on the lake, for goodness sake. Her name is Little Debbie's and I love her cakes. Makes no difference to me. A key to a G, still adding up money. Lovely, keep the water on bubbly. What would you do if you was me? Probably G off, a key off, and sniff it all up until you blow your fucking head off. I saw a pretty cat, but I didn't. It was a dirty rat. In fact, it was a snake bitch hissing, spitting venom, always dissing, missing the whole point of what I'm saying. You can't see what I'm saying because you're blind. Dream. When I rode by on Gleam, you see me clean, looking at me mean like a fiend. It was a scene with the beauty of the week right out of Jet magazine.
Hello. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no problem. So, to be honest, I'm quite trembling right now because I'm a real fan since a long time, you know. And when Moon told me that the interview was right, you know, I couldn't believe it was true, you know, because I'm so wild. It was incredible. So you have to consider that you have a lot of fiends that are following you in France and that really appreciate what you're doing since the beginning, you know.
Absolutely.
So we have 30 minutes.
Cool.
Okay. And I'll try to be original. I'll try to ask you questions maybe most journalists don't ask, because I'm really glad to have you on the phone. So I had to prepare a very good interview, and I hope it will be okay for you. I was helped by a fucking real Esham fan since day one, because I have to tell you that me and this friend, we have all your catalog, you know, from booming until Ugly, that was released 1 week ago. We have all the catalog, the B-sides, Nadas, Supervillains, everything, because you are our God, even if we are non-believers. You know what I mean?
Thank you. You're too kind. Thank you.
So, the interview is going to begin. Okay, it's rolling. First, I have a surprise. I'm going to let you hear something, and I'll be back to you in a few minutes, in a few seconds, okay?
Okay.
Let's start.
I really need to be the sunshine, baby. I really need to be the sunshine, baby. That I sing that song.
Wow, Esham, I would like you to always light my world if you promise to be forever my best rapper boy. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I'll do the best I can. That's actually one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, me too. It's one of my favorite songs, and I'm crying when I'm listening to this song because it's so pure, it's so naive. It's your girl, it's your baby girl, I think.
Yeah, man, that's my first daughter.
Yeah.
Her name's Kayla. She's actually 20 now.
Yeah.
She was 3 when I did that.
Yeah, and really the voice, you know, it's so creepy, it's so naive, it's so pure, and I'm really happy to learn that it's one of your favorite songs too, because I share that with you, Esham. So my first question is the following. Where does the King of Hearts sample come from exactly?
Could you repeat that?
Yeah, where does the King of Hearts sample come from?
Oh, the King of Hearts.
Yeah.
That's actually not a sample. That's all original instrumentation.
Okay.
There's bass and guitar in that, and, you know, drum patterns. There's no sample in that. And actually, a violinist is actually playing on that too.
Okay.
So there's no sample.
Okay, yeah, it's a surprise, you know, because I prepared the interview with the homie I was talking about, you know, who is a real Esham's fan. He thought it was a sample. So first, thanks for this this answer. How much music is still in the vault? Maybe some unreleased TNT material too?
Unfortunately, TNT didn't do that much recording.
Okay.
He would only record when we were making Nodish records.
Okay.
And he really didn't like to do that. He was a private person, and we basically had to drag him into the studio to make those Nodish records. So he doesn't have any unreleased music.
Okay. Maybe it's a silly question, but as a friend, I'm sure, yeah, he's greatly and sorely missed. R.I.P.
Absolutely. I mean, TNT was my best friend. He was my brother.
Mm.
And yeah, he's missed every day. You know, a weird thing, it's like he's still here. I talk to him every day.
You know, I have to tell you that one of my favorite things in Esham's art, especially on the Bruce Wayne album, is when you're coughing. You know what I mean?
When I'm what?
When you're coughing.
Coughing?
Yeah, and sometimes at the beginning of some songs, you're coughing, you know. And
because I be smoking herb.
Yeah, and it's
in the booth.
Yeah, and it's one of your signatures for me. You know, Esham's coughing. It's Esham on this album. You know, smoking something and making his rap like nobody else. And he,
Because I'm about to cough up that wicked shit. Like Slim.
Esham, any hope for an Esham and Mastermind album?
Well, me and Mastermind share Nodis together. And Mastermind runs his own record label now and puts out his own projects. Just out of respect for TNT, we're going to keep me, Mastermind, and TNT as Nodis. But we always, you know, work with each other in any type of way that we can. But there's no, you know, future plans for any type of group or nothing. Mastermind is a great solo artist. He's one of my favorite rappers in the world. And that's my brother, too. Like, whatever he needs me to do, I'll be there for him. But we have no plans for future releases.
Okay.
The Nodis Fuck Everybody was actually the last Nodis record. And we decided to not make any more because, you know, we lost our brother, TNT. So we just closed that chapter with Fuck Everybody.
Yeah, and I think it's a nice closure theme. Fuck everybody. Everything is said, you know.
Absolutely.
You know, it's real sadness for your fans in France because you are so far from us. And when I'm looking on the internet, and then I'm seeing that Esham is playing in Detroit, in Denver, in little clubs, little venues, and that we in France, it is so far from us. And with friends, we would like to come to the next gathering of the Juggalos, July 2019. Do you know if you're already on the bill? Because there are some rumors on the internet.
Well, they keep all that stuff top secret, and they basically don't let anybody know until, like, you know, a couple of weeks before the gathering.
Okay.
But I'm working on getting a Learjet, man, so as soon as I get enough of my Learjet, I'll jet over to France myself and come see all y'all.
The thing is that it's a deal with my friends. If Esham is on the bill, we'll come. If it's not on the bill, we won't come.
Well, man, I appreciate that. You know, I've worked hard in this music business.
Yeah.
You know, I think there's a lot of stories out there that are untrue about me.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know my story because I really don't do interviews and stuff like that. I just, you know, keep my head in the music. You know what I mean? And it's almost like therapy for me. It's like heavy mental shit.
Yeah, I'm a drummer. I'm a singer. I'm a musician too. I don't do rap. I'm mostly a metal freak and electro freak. But yeah, music is a real catharsis. And 1989, Booming Words from Hell, 30 years of pure rap, of pure genius. According to me, it's very subjective, but it comes from the heart. So how do you keep your oxygen in this fucking hostile musical world and its industry?
Well, I guess it's the pain.
The pain.
Pain. The pain, yes.
Yeah.
The pain is always there. The only way to get rid of it is to record.
Mm. I want to enter your heart, but it is a birth pain. It is an observation pain when you see humans, when you're watching television. How does your pain originate from? Yeah?
It originates from real life.
Yeah, real life.
There's nothing more wicked than real life. And there's a lot of horrible things going on in the world. There's a lot of good things going on, too. You know, I choose to talk about the good and the bad side of life. Acid rap is just the blues. It's just modern-day blues. And we just been singing the blues for 30 years in a hip-hop form. But it's not just hip-hop. It's rock and roll. It's pop. It's R&B. It's everything. You know, people put labels on things. I like all types of music. That's why my music sounds like that, because I just feel like I'm a musician. I'm not a rapper.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in the music business, and I'm a musician.
And there is pain that I share with my own demons, you know, but in Esham's life, I know you are a parent. What are the things that envy the sunshine in your life? The positive things.
Well, I mean, in a world full of negativity, is how you look at it, right?
Yeah.
It took me a long time to harness the power of positivity and use it in a good way. You know, sometimes, you know, my music might be viewed negatively, but there was always a message in what I was saying. So I felt like you would be able to still get something positive out of a negative situation or a negative viewpoint. Now, me, as far as demons and stuff like that, I don't have any, but I do battle them on this earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you're not Mr. Negativity anymore, or you've never been, really?
I've never been Mr. Negativity, but I can tell you about some negative things.
Yeah.
You know, as far as everything here, you know, I feel like I'm the light inside the darkness, even though I'm surrounded by it.
Yeah, yeah. You know, if I can add something very, very personal, because your music is really, really a catharsis for me. I'm a sad clown, and sometimes people have tendency to think that I'm just very negative and very somber inside. And I'm used to telling people, "Oh fuck, I'm light and I'm black," because I admit then that I am dual. You know what I mean? So it is the same duality for you.
The dichotomy of it.
Yeah, the dichotomy. Yeah, exactly. And the album Dichotomy, maybe this struggle between the light and the obscure?
But that's what it is, and that's really what the wicked shit is all about. The struggle between the light and the darkness. You know, you could go either way on any given day. You know?
Yeah.
So you just have to be conscious about that. And that's what my music tries to drive home. Like, just be conscious of the light and the dark every day.
And right now, talking, it's 9 in the United States. It's 3 p.m. in France. Are you serene, more serene? Which side is it today, right now?
I'm in a benevolent mood.
Okay.
You know, I try to stay there. You know, that's what I'm saying about harnessing the power of positivity.
Yeah.
I realized something a long time ago, that I was in control of my emotions. So I choose to dwell in a positive light all the time.
And for us poor Europeans, we cannot see Esham whenever we want. Is there any chance you come to Europe again? I know you came to Finland a few years ago, you know. There was a friend of mine.
I had a wonderful time. It was a great place.
Yeah.
Listen, I will make it to Europe one of these days. Like, I love everybody in the world. You know, I want to get out and see people and see different cultures and just meet the people of the world, because I feel like I have something to offer. You know, I feel like an ambassador from Detroit.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people from Detroit, but everybody don't make Detroit look good. You know?
You know, it's been years. We've been talking about it with the Esham's fans I was talking about at the beginning of this interview, that we'd like Esham to come in France, and we'd like maybe to raise some money, you know, to pay you the plane and you to play in a venue. We would book a date. Would you be okay for that? What is your budget exactly if we want you to come here?
I mean, all that stuff can be negotiated and worked out.
Yeah.
I believe I'm gonna be over there, man. The future looks bright, you know?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I mean, I'm gonna get there. The energy is leading me over there, and I will see all 7 continents before it's over with.
Yeah. So I'll keep in touch with Moon if something can be done, okay?
No, definitely.
Yeah.
open.
Yeah. Is there a rapper underground or not you would still love to work with nowadays, except the ICP and all the friends?
Well, I mean, I'd like to work with a lot of people.
Mm.
I just feel like I don't know any famous people.
Mm.
And if they heard something about me, it was a rumor, and they're so afraid of me. You know what I mean? Because they don't understand my music.
Mm.
Or they heard it was some devil worshiping shit, which is not true. And they just are so afraid of it, but they don't realize that the whole industry is kicking wicked shit now because of me.
Yeah. You know, I met Ice-T and Body Count a few months ago. I went to Body Count concert in Switzerland, and I interviewed Ice-T. You know, all the interviewers before me had 10 minutes, and I was so passionate, and thanks to him, and he was so kind and so passionate too, that the interview lasted 1 hour. You know, I had 1 hour with Ice-T. I was trembling too, you know, just like being with Esham on the phone. And I had to talk about Esham because you played with Ice-T in Body Count years ago.
Yeah, Nodis went on tour with Body Count.
Yeah. And
we played the Tattoo Your Earth tour.
Yeah.
We was the only rap act on a hardcore rock and roll tour.
Yeah. And I asked this question to Ice about the rapper. We talked about Anybody Killer, and I fucking had to talk about Esham the Unholy, you know. And what do you think about Esham? And he was very, very positive. I don't have the word, but he made a real eulogy of you, saying you are apart, you are unique, you are a real talented rapper. And I saw in his eyes, don't give a damn if he's a millionaire or something like that, but he was very sincere about the fact that you are a true, unique artist, and he remembered you, you know?
No, I thank Ice for that. I love Ice-T.
Yeah.
I mean, I've studied Ice-T. Ice-T is one of the greats, but that's the thing about hip-hop. I love all the people who came before me and the people that come after me. I'm not caught up in the musical war of egos.
Mm. And
I judge everything off the music.
Yeah. And there is a new Body Count album which is going to be released, and I asked this question to Ice, you know. Little Ice, his son, was in the bus too, and I asked Ice, okay, there are albums, you know. For a few years, you've been inviting people to come on your album, you know, and maybe Chris Barnes from Cannibal Corpse will be on the next Body Count album. And I talked about Esham, you know. If you had a hat, if you had a hat with names in the hat, and maybe could Esham's name be placed in the hat, and would you, Esham, accept to sing, to rap on the next Body Count album if your name was pulled from this hat?
Oh yeah, man, that'd be a dream come true. I love Body Count, man.
Yeah.
Everything they do is hardcore. I mean, I love that type of music anyway. Rock and roll, punk rock. I'm all about that. You know, that's what the wicked shit is about too. Expressing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And do you consider
I'd be down with that.
Do you consider yourself a real metal freak? Death metal, black metal, Morbid Angel, Mayhem? Do you listen to this kind of music?
I do.
Yeah.
But I consider myself a lover of music.
Yeah.
I can listen to any kind of music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can get something from it positive.
Mm.
So I mean, I listen to the music, man. I'm not caught up into no segregation lines.
Yeah.
You know, I cross boundaries. You know, I listen to it all: classical, jazz. I love all that stuff.
A very personal question. You know, I'm a real fan of Nirvana and Kurt Cobain, and there are a few songs in your catalog that are talking about Kurt Cobain's style. You know that there were drugs in his life, but you surely know that this industry and the fact that it was, there was a battle between his integrity and the pressure of the musical business we were talking at the beginning of this interview. What do you think about the case when someone is committing suicide because pressure is too fucking much,
Well, that's what the wicked shit is about too.
Yeah.
We talked about those things in our music, the pressures of society, the things that would make you want to kill yourself. That's what being a suicidalist is all about. Mm-hmm. But my music will help you overcome that. It basically tells you what's going to happen to you if you choose to go that route. Suicide is a bad thing and it shouldn't be a choice. Mm. But we've been talking about mental health for 30 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, my brother suffers from schizophrenia.
Yeah, I know him. I saw the death of an indie label, and it was a real tearjerker. It's something very poignant. It's really good,
And I just wanted to show people the real. I didn't want to sugarcoat it. I was like, I've been dealing with this stuff for 30 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I do understand. And anybody that's out there dealing with mental health and mental issues, my music kind of lets you know that you're not alone.
And the double E in real life production, tending to emphasize the reality of life. It's fucking real. It's not even real. It's real. You know what I mean?
Right. It's a movie reel.
Yeah.
It's a reel.
Yeah.
It's a script.
Yeah.
The world is a stage.
Yeah. With actors.
Everybody's playing.
With actors. Anything you want to say about that new supervillains that's been announced at the gathering of the Juggalos? Fake or true?
Well, once again, I mean, that's psychopathic thing. When I see the supervillain flying in the sky like the Batman signal, then I go with it. Until they call me, I'm just on standby with the supervillain.
Okay. There's a sample from a French TV show theme in the song Trigonometry off of Suspended Animation. Did you make this very beat?
I think I got that from somebody. I did Trigonometry. I had people playing on top of that, and I might have checked that.
Okay. You remember?
But I love the way the French words roll off the tongue, like merci beaucoup or fermez la bouche. I love that, and I love different cultures. So I try to learn as much about something as possible so I could just be a world citizen.
Yeah, I know. You've been to Italy too, no? In holidays?
Yeah, I love Italy. My wife went there.
Pizzas, no?
Yeah, it's good, man. Wine, pasta. Yeah. Shopping.
You remember about King Arthur,
Yeah, King Arthur, that's my homeboy.
Yeah, he's a friend of mine, It's a homie,
He's awesome.
Yeah, he lives 300 meters from my house. We've been knowing each other for 15 years, and he's a real badass too. Yeah, really.
No, he's awesome. That guy's awesome. And the beauty about that's the thing about music. That music brought all of us together. And that's what I love about music. It connects people. It's supposed to connect people. It's not supposed to separate people.
Yeah.
But King Arthur's a great guy. Tell him I said what up, though.
Yeah, but you have respect for him, and you cannot imagine the respect we have for you, Esham, really.
Well, dude, if y'all ever need my help with something, friends, parents, whatever, call me. I'm over there.
Yeah. Now I have your personal number. We'll call you at night. No, it's a joke.
No problem. You can call me anytime you want. I'll stay ready.
Okay. Yeah. Where does the French intro sample on Black Orchid come from? Is it a porn movie or something?
I think it was an old 70s porn movie. You know, I like to find obscure samples and, you know, just kind of like trip people out. You know, give them something different every time. You know.
Mm.
I'm trying to get these people cultured. I
Yeah.
want them to, you know, have some type of musical etiquette. You know, to expand their ears. You know.
Mm.
Just every time, man. That's the only reason I do it. To just show people, like, look, man, you don't gotta copy other people's style. You can enjoy everybody's music, and you can put your own out.
Mm.
It's just a form of expression. It's like painting a picture. Everybody got the same 5 colors, right?
Mm.
But if we put a piece of paper in front of everybody, everybody's gonna draw something different, and that's the beauty of music. Using the same notes, but you can make something different.
Yeah. I have a very personal question, you know, something about the ego in each human being. You know that there's a rapper in Detroit who once said that he's a mix between Ozzy Osbourne, Marilyn Manson, and Esham. You know who I'm talking about?
I do.
Very personal question. There are people who meet huge success that is maybe deserved or not, and there are people that meet less success, and most of the time it is fucking undeserved. 30 years of pure rapping, of pure reality rap. About Esham, when I'm talking about Esham to friends, to my family, I'm just saying, you know, is maybe one of the most underrated rapper, and he's the best. What's the fucking problem on this earth? How do you react to that? 30 years later, how did you cope? How did you cope with this underrating of Esham, the unholy black devil, you know?
Man, I mean, that's a very good question. It's out of my hands. It's the universe's plan. I guess the universe wanted me to feel a whole bunch of pain.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I can create some shit. So either that pain is going to drive you off the edge, or you're going to learn to fly. And that pain gave me wings. And some of these people don't have wings, and I have sight beyond sight.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see through everything. So I might not have the monetary success, but I'm godlike.
Yeah, really. Really. And, you know, I'm a musician too, but I don't live off my music. I work in radio, and sometimes I make a few concerts, you know, to have a little money. But yeah, my real job is to talk in a microphone. I would have liked to live off of my music, but when I see the atrocity and all of the compromises you have to do, I'm really happy to be not of this industry. But what about Esham? I know you are a cook. You know, you are a talented cook. You know.
Oh yeah, I study French cuisine.
Yeah. And
I went to a French school, a French culinary cooking school.
Yeah, great. And regarding the music, do you live off of your album sales, of your concerts, of your cooking?
Well, I got a unique situation.
Yeah? You be
I live off the positivity of others.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me? I live off the positivity of others.
Okay.
So.
And
which is great.
the last question: do you like Ice Cube?
Love Ice Cube.
Have you listened to?
I never met Ice Cube. I don't even know if Ice Cube would know who I was.
Yeah.
'Cause I feel like the most unknown rapper in the world. I feel like seriously.
Yeah.
So I never met Ice Cube. Love all his music. Love all his work.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I never met him. But I love Ice Cube.
Have you listened to his newest album?
Oh, the one where he says arrest the president?
Yeah.
Yeah, Q's always going there. Q's always been political. Q is one of my heroes, definitely.
Mm.
I got a lot of hip-hop heroes. I got a lot of rock and roll heroes. A lot of jazz heroes like Miles Davis. R&B heroes like Prince, Michael Jackson. Everybody that came before me. I feel like when they left this earth, even Elvis Presley, I just went to his house. I feel like I got something from out of there.
There was an undercover question when we're talking about Kurt Cobain and his sensitivity. When we're talking about rappers, they're very strong. Like peacock. They are very, very proud, like peacocks. But what about Esham? Because you are so human, so real. Are you a sensitive guy? Are you a solid guy? What is Esham?
I'm super solid. I'm super sensitive too.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people that are not in control of my emotions. I know what's going on, what is happening to me. So I don't think if you show some emotion, that makes you weak. Even in music. Mm. You know what I mean? So I think that's, as an artist, if you're unable to show emotion, then you're not evolving. And you're just doing what you see. Like a monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah, monkey see, monkey do.
You're just doing what everybody do. Yeah,
Yeah. And do you know...
So emotion is good, man. It's good to have emotion. In everything.
Do you know exactly how many songs you've been on?
Man, I stopped counting. I stopped counting. It's just like a painter painting pictures.
I'm
like Picasso.
I tried to count them from Booming until Ugly, the fucking latest song released with Alternators, Supervillains, Psychopathic Writers, all the things, and I lost my count.
Man, like, I couldn't tell you. Like, people come up with stuff that I did not. I'm like, oh, man, I remember I did that. They have to jog my memory like a computer.
Yeah, but I think there are some materials that we may not have, because I learned that sometimes you are featured on Detroit obscure rappers, and it's very hard to have your verses on these songs because they are unfoundable on the internet,
Yeah, man. I mean, I like to help the community out. Up and coming rappers, people that's getting into the business. I might jump on their track. I help them out, give them a beat, give them some advice, or tell them which way to go in this maze so they don't get lost. And I just try to lead by example, man, and just try to do good out here.
Wow. Thanks a lot,
Thank you, brother. Merci beaucoup.
Wow, merci beaucoup. You want a French sentence? And then I translate it to you?
Okay.
Esham, nous t'aimons, tu es notre Dieu. You want the translation?
Yes.
It's Esham, we do love you. You are our God.
You're too kind.
No, really. I'm not being a fucking, stroking you in the good, just like a cat, you have to, wow, it's...
I know what you said. I'm emotional about that. I'm touched.
Yeah.
That's why I say you're too kind. I really appreciate that. Just a man like everybody else, man. And I just spread love. So if you spread love, that's where we at together. We right there with the love. You feel me? So we equal like that with the love.
So thanks for your art and thanks for your heart with an H, okay?
Thank you so much, man. And like I said, you got my number.
Yeah.
Call me anytime, man. If there's some problems over there in France, man, you need to get out of there.
And yeah, I'm following you on Facebook too, so we're related, okay?
Okay, cool, man.
And see you in hell. That's where I dwell.
I'm going to get you up out of there. We're going to get you in heaven.
See you later, and thanks from the bottom of my heart, and see you later. You are a great fucking rapper, a great fucking artist. See you later.
Nice.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, Esham.
Bye.
Thanks. Oh putain, les gars. Je fais saturer le micro, putain de merde. Qui c'est qui se suicide avec moi maintenant, putain de merde.